Hi, my name is Marc Brazeau. I am a senior software developer at TELUS Health, and I am here to talk to you today about my TelusMBA program candidacy. I am a passionate, dedicated, and tenacious father and husband, sports enthusiast, but more importantly, innovator and developer that has worked in a number of applications across a number of industries. I am a passionate, dedicated, and tenacious team worker and motivator, having achieved a significant role in each and every one of these applications. So let's talk more about my candidacy, more specifically what makes me an ideal peer, how as a team member I have and continue to embrace TELUS values, as well as talk briefly about TELUS engagement. So why Marc? My passion, dedication, and tenacity in anything that I do truly make me an ideal succession candidate as well as an ideal peer to work with. Let me give you two examples. On the Outcomes project, I was excited at the prospect of being able to come in early on a project and to set the project's technical vision. Despite lack of early product involvement and a personal roadblock, I was able to see this vision come to light with buy-in from all team members, detailed planning leading to an eventual successful delivery. This passion ultimately warranted me a Darren Entwistle Passion for Growth Award. As a second example, on the data management side, I have, over the course of several years, acted as a champion of data integrity, resulting in our team's slow adaptation of defensive data modeling practices. Ultimately, this has helped reduce the number of costly data repairs by catching errors earlier before data corruption occurs. This passion effectively makes me dedicated and tenacious in everything I do. Failure is not an option. I will talk about the CVCRM, CPP examples listed here later on. Let's talk about TELUS values and my fit within them. Embracing change and initiating opportunity. I've already talked about data management changes earlier on. Well, let's talk about another change that I recently led. A workflow improvement to the process used by team members to query client data. The process, previously obscure and unknown to most, typically resulted in team members not bothering with it and taking more risks. Here, I was able to gather a small team, instill changes, and streamline the entire process, increasing the number of requests from 3 to 4 per year to 3 to 4 per month. Passion for growth. I've already talked about outcomes and database integrity, but my passion truly extends to everything I do, my core work to mundane or non-core initiatives such as documentation, tool selections, and minor DB architecture improvements. Courage to innovate. Outside TELUS, I was asked by the CIC to help transition their systems from a 20-year-old legacy solution to an open source. Unfamiliar with their business and with the open source technology in question, I was able to step in and lead them to a successful transition. At TELUS Health, plagued with slow patient load times, I was able to step in and again through teamwork and some painful mistakes, was able to offer a innovative and potentially risky solution that cached display-ready patient data whilst ensuring data accuracy was never compromised. Spirited teamwork. I've talked about outcomes and the spirited teamwork that came out of this. But I will also talk about CPP changes that I was recently part of. A director and a number of team members, including myself, had quite differing opinions on the look and feel of an application. No agreement was reached, so we ultimately implemented his vision. Not only doing it, but taking it to heart. The end result was a good one, with positive customer feedback and ultimately a happy team. Finally, let's talk about engagement. There are truly charismatic leaders: Churchill, Arthur Luther King, Obama. Marc Brazeau, senior software developer, isn't one of these. I am a leader by example, by doing, embracing change, initiating opportunity, being truly dedicated. I have slowly discovered that I at times inspire others to do so as well, pushing or encouraging team members to perform equally or better. I am a champion of underdogs. People learn by theory, by doing, or through mistakes. I believe in learning using all three. Of course, this means stepping out of one's comfort zone, as well as fostering an environment that enables others to do so. In any team opportunity, I gladly push off harder work, not because it is harder, I actually prefer the harder work, but because I truly am passionate about others being able to cash in on any learning opportunity they may have and to find their ideal spot in Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Of course, pushing off doesn't mean walking away. I am, while focusing on other priorities, always hiding somewhere not too far from the panic line, ensuring that when push comes to shove, learning curves and or mistakes will not impact project deliverables. Of course, engagement isn't just about engaging others. There are plenty of TELUS team members as equally or more engaged or motivated. Engagement is also about being engaged oneself, as well as fostering an environment that encourages contributions, and an environment that is essentially a happy place, whether this be through constant optimism, humor, constructive criticism, giving or accepting, as well as being critical of others' work in a non-judgmental way. Well, there you have it. Marc Brazeau, passionate, dedicated, and tenacious senior software developer and TELUS MBA candidate,